Hello everyone! Welcome back to Drawn by Annie channel. This is me, Annie, and I will be drawing for you today. Grab your tea, coffee and snacks and let's dive into today's video. I've been doodling around in my little sketchbook for a while, and there are some unfinished sketches that I've been keeping to finish later on when I felt like it, and today is one of those days where I actually want to finish one of the older sketches rather than draw something new. So there is also this lovely hearty vibe coming along because Valentine's Day is just around the corner, so I was feeling like I want to draw something cutesy and maybe something hearty related or something like this. And I also wanted to practice acrylic paint marker painting and also fulfill my flower drawing craving. So here I am with this little flowery ladybug drawing. I haven't had drawn something nature related in a while, so I figured that would be a perfect occasion to do so today. And for the starters, I'm just filling in the empty space in the page to kind of mimic the background because I didn't really sketch out anything other than flowers and the ladybug here. And that wasn't my intention either because I originally was planning to fill it with some leaves. So all I'm gonna do is fill with some dark green color for the darkest part, and then on top of that I'm planning to sketch out a very simplistic styled leaves. Basically I'm just gonna use strokes of the marker tip and call it a day. But before that I need to cover all with darker green, so later on when the leaves are added it's going to seem like a very deep drawing, so it has like a few planes in front. So the darkest green color is going to be the farthest from the viewer, then some lighter green leaves, and then the rest of the drawing, which are flowers and the ladybug. Ladybug. Drawing with acrylic markers actually made me want to try gouache because I've been looking to try something new in New Year, and it's been a month since the New Year has started already, but I still haven't had any chance to try anything new. So probably at some point there is going to be a new medium tryout video, so make sure to subscribe to this channel and stay tuned for that one, though I'm not sure when I'm gonna have a chance to try it out, but nonetheless I'm going to post regularly with my arts. There are a lot of projects going on right now, and me and my editor and friend Yara are going to be very happy if you are going to join our art journey. So yeah, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. So when I was sketching out the heart made of flowers, I was actually referencing a very small flowers that have very weird name, which is forget-me-not. I wonder how the name was gotten to this flower. But I've always had this love to tiny things. I think I'm hearing my husband laugh because he's constantly making jokes about me being tiny because I'm a short person. But as much as I can remember myself, they were always growing in the city that I'm coming from originally, which is not a big city, and we had like a huge forest surrounding the village city, whatever you call it. And these little flowers bring me a lot of nice memories from my childhood because I remember my favorite time of year was summer, and oftentimes me and my family we would go to this forest lake and have some fun. Like we didn't have sea nearby or beach, so this was our way to go to beach. We're actually going to swim in a lake. So oftentimes there are a lot of those flowers around this place. So drawing these actually made me quite nostalgic. And my favorite bug is ladybug, so I decided I would also add her on the flowers, and this little tiny drawing is actually very heartwarming for me as a creator because I'm literally bringing my childhood from memories to the paper. At first I thought maybe I should also shape the ladybug's spots on the back with hearts to make it look even cuter and make it maybe Valentine's themed, but then later on I decided I would just keep it as is and let it be my token of appreciation towards my happy childhood memories. So since I'm using acrylic paint markers, I cannot really blend colors whatsoever. So I'm using a technique that's named cell shading, which basically means that I'm putting the colors wherever I feel they belong to. So for example, I would color all the flowers with light blue, but then when I need to make the shades, I will cover all of that with a darker blue color, so it looks like it's shaded. But basically I could just put the light blue on the lighted spot of the flower and then the darker blue on the shaded spot of the flower, and nothing would change honestly, because the darker one covers all the light blue underneath it. And honestly, if I would put the other way around, it would also be the same, but the light blue would be on top. It's just how the acrylic paint medium works. But since I'm still not used to the non-blending medium such as acrylic paint, I'm still putting the colors kind of the same way that I do with alcohol-based markers, because they are semi-transparent and they can blend. So I really need to teach myself not to waste any paint of the marker and just put the colors right where they belong to. That would be my tip for you if you're learning the acrylic paint marker. So if you want your markers to last much longer, you could use the cell shading technique and just put the color wherever it belongs to without having to blend any other color below or above that, since as soon as acrylic dries out, it doesn't reactivate, unlike gouache or watercolor, which I'm not familiar with either, because most of my drawings are made with alcohol-based markers or pencils. But if you don't care much about your marker life and you can afford buying a lot of them, just go ahead and draw the same way as I'm showcasing you in this video. And if you really want to blend something or make a soft edge, you have to work very quickly and maybe use some brush that has very soft tip. I've seen other artists also use makeup brushes because of their soft brush, which is legit genius if you ask me. But I personally prefer this comic-like book, which is usually achieved by making forms very cell shaded. So yeah, you do you. You can mix and match if you really want to. You know, I'm not here to teach you. I'm just sharing my experience and my hobby and looking for a connection with you, by the way. So if you want to chat, you can leave a comment down below or ask me a question. I'll be very happy to answer, even though I'm introverted as heck. Usually I would use another word, but this is YouTube, so yeah, as heck. We want to keep things family friendly here, haha. But anyway, I hope you really like the process of me making this little cutesy, flowery ladybug creation. I hope it made you a little bit nostalgic as well, if you're coming from same climate as I do, that has forests and winter and summer, you know? Tell me, do you have any favorite flowers, by the way? Maybe I will draw some for you next time. And a friendly reminder, if you like my work, you can comment, save, share this video, and subscribe to this channel and my other social media. I will be very happy to have you in my art family. Sending hugs, appreciate you very much, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.